I was delayed. And I didn't know I was going to be delayed. All I just knew is get there on time and then you leave on time. The one that was surprising was that I needed a consent letter from my husband to change his name. I was like, I was doing change of name. So that was where my delay came from. So my fellow married people, newly married people, under 10 years married, or you've just not changed your name and you want to change your name, this is where it is different. Welcome back to my channel. Just as I was eating, I just got my bell just rang and I just got my Nigerian passport back. But I think I should share some things I wish I knew before going to renew my passport. Not bad things. I don't talk about immigration or anything. Let me finish this food. I'm coming. I want to always clear my plate. I don't like particles or anything on my food. That was good. It was so refreshing. That was a refreshing meal. Okay, so I was saying that while I was eating, the postman rang the bell and brought my passport, still sealed. So I just wanted to share my experience. I currently live in the UK. For my new subscribers or if you are just coming across my channel, and today is Thursday. I and my husband went to renew our Nigerian passport at the Nigerian embassy in London on Friday. So that was by tomorrow to be a week. So last Friday we went there and we've heard so many things. Oh, make sure you get there early. If you get there early, you will leave early and things like that. This video is not negative post about Nigerian passport, just so that my fellow women will know. So the difference, what I just want to point out is that it's a very fast process, to be honest. If you get there on time, you leave on time. Even if you don't get there on time, because some people came and, within 30 minutes to an hour, to be honest, you can be done. But the challenge here for me was that I was delayed. And that is the essence of this video, because I was delayed. And I didn't know I was going to be delayed. All I just knew is get there on time and then you leave on time. There are some things that you are required to bring. So first, let me start by, once you apply, there are some things that you are supposed to bring. Your checklist, make sure you bring them along. Non-negotiable. Immediately you are entering, so at whatever time you get there, but they start letting people in at 8 a.m. Immediately you enter, you're supposed to submit your phones, because apparently recording, camera, pressing your phone is not allowed. So you're supposed to submit your phones, which people really complied with, which I'm happy about that. I was impressed. You submit your phone, you get a tag, and you go sit down. They start calling people. It was a very fast process. So I and my husband were number one, because we took the night bus to London and we got there on time. So we're the first set of people to get there. We were on the queue, of course, till 8 a.m. that they opened, but we're the first. And immediately we got in, submit your phone. Of course, that was new. I was like, okay, they're collecting phones. We dropped our phones, got to seats, we got numbers. They'll call your number. So the difference here was my husband was only renewing his passport. I was doing change of name. So that was where my delay came from. So my fellow married people, newly married people, under 10 years married, or you've just not changed your name and you want to change your name, this is where it is different. So for someone that is just renewing the passport regularly, you're not changing anything in your passport just expired and you want to renew, it's a very fast process. So I was able to experience both, because my husband was only just renewing his passport. He was the first person. He was called, did everything. Was also the first to have his biometrics done. So the first thing downstairs, they'll collect your documents and all that, and they'll tell you to move upstairs to another waiting area. Afterwards, they would, assemble everything and then come call you for your biometrics. It was also the first to be called for his biometrics. And if you are done with your biometrics, you are out. So they started calling people for biometrics around, was it past 9? So by 8 we were in, collected, I think the first set of people collected their documents and all that. So you have your seat in the waiting area. I think around, was it past 9 or 9:30, they started calling for biometrics. Got in, he was able to do his biometrics, and immediately that they said it was done. So that was so fast. Before 9:30 something, my husband was done. And we're like, okay, good. However, the good thing is that there was one gentleman downstairs that already told me that, because I was going with my husband and he was like, oh, you are changing your name, there would be delay. I'm happy he gave me heads up. That's the truth. I was like, it won't be as fast as your husband's own, and because I have to go through another area to submit my documents, marriage certificates, this and that, to just show that I'm changing my name. The one that was surprising was that I needed a consent letter from my husband to change to his name. I was like, consent letter? But that's different, Sha. We Sha submitted, and we had to go sit down for biometrics as well. Just the same way everybody other person sitting for biometrics, when you submit your documents. And it was time, they started calling people for biometrics. We newly married, or we married, we are called us for biometrics now. Call us for biometrics. From my husband finished to 10, yeah, like 9. Let me just say that he finished 9:30. I wasn't called for my biometrics until past 2. They said it needed approval from Abuja and things like that. So apparently that's their process, and I didn't know. I was really shocked. I was tired. I was exhausted, because I was already thinking that, oh, what's worse, there will be delay. By 12 I'll be done. In my presence, people that were just coming, that came 12 o'clock, that came 1, that were just renewing their passports, they renewed and left. I was just there. What's going on? What is happening? Oh yeah, it got to a point I started asking, when am I going to be called? When will I have my biometrics and all that? They needed confirmation from Abuja. They needed, so it just goes to say that if you are changing your name, or you have a lost passport or things like that, there would be delay. It's not as fast as it would be. Now today is Thursday. I'm just receiving my passport. My husband already received his passport in the second day. On Saturday, we did our biometrics on Friday and everything on Friday. He received his passport the next day, Saturday. I was like, okay, probably by Monday my passport will come. Monday, okay. Tuesday, okay. Wednesday, okay. Thursday, thank God I'm even at home today. I didn't go to work. Here is my passport. I was at home yesterday as well, so not to say that I missed it. I was at home yesterday as well. But yeah, that is where I was at home on Monday as well. I was home on Monday. It's only Tuesday I went to work. I was at home Monday, Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Yeah, and my passport is here. My beloved passport. Let's open it together. So they were fast though. Like, if you just want to change your name and all that, it wasn't a tedious process, to be honest. So, but if you are changing your name, just be patient. That's what I would say. And the name itself, it got to a point I was like, this name, I'm not even changing it again. Because the only thing is that I didn't change my name completely. It's still change of name anyway. I only added his name. So now I have a compound name. I didn't remove my father's name. I just added my husband's name. So it's a compound. At some point I was like, can they just remove that hyphen, so and so, and just leave it like that and just let me go? But just make sure you are patient. Why did they say it like this? Anyway, I'm supposed to have gotten the scissors to just open it. Yeah. We are opening it. And like I was saying, while I was like, if I'm not seeing me in the next 10 years. Because I just did a 10 years passport. Like, I just spoke about it. Thank God I did 10 years, because I'm not going to. But the good thing would be that even if I had done 5 years, it would just be renewal of passport, which would, I believe, would also be a fast and seamless experience. So if you are going, don't be afraid. It's actually a very seamless experience. You won't stay too long. Before 10 a.m. If you get there as early as, it depends on the queue actually, the number of people there. If you get there early and you get to do your biometrics on time, it doesn't actually take time. But if you are changing your name. At some point, they said that for new babies and all that, it can take a while as well. But they started attending to the babies anyway. But yeah, we have a new name. We have a new passport for the next 10 years. Now let's start getting the visas in. Who is ready for the adventures, for the trips, for the journey? New Nigerian passport. Let's go. Thank you for listening and coming to my TED Talk and my rants. Did I even rant? I was just trying to let my fellow people know that if you are doing change of name, just be patient. It's not as fast as the people just renewing their passports. That's just the truth. Yeah.